Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man. Proudly presents another episode of the, you already know what it is, Collectors Lounge International. I'm your host, Layout Rockwell, for the 1-6 Scale Man YouTube channel. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you're always up to date as to what we got going on over here on the channel. So, man, you know, it's been a bit of a slow week. You know, nothing really out there much to be talked about. But you know, this is we're not going to be dismissive because we get creative in this particular space. We talk about the things that haven't been mentioned before or things that are out right now that we may have opinions about. So definitely it's a good space to be in, and I'm definitely not by myself. I got the crew here with me, man, and we're gonna have this conversation with me. Starting off, you already know what it is. We got the amazing Mandy in the building.
Hello.
How are
Hey,
you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you? How is
I'm
everyone
good,
on
I'm
this
good. So
fine,
glad to have you here.
chilly Sunday?
Mhm.
It's great to be back. Last week I was doing all sorts of DIY and sorting, and oh god, it's just like that. No more dust, no more dust. So this week, dust free.
Yeah, definitely. So good to have you here with us
Thank
as
you for
always.
having me.
Appreciate it. Next up, you already know what it is, man. We got Chewy's Bandolier in the building. What's going on with you, bro? How you doing, man?
Oh, you know, I'm good. It's Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I don't know if you can see. I've been doing a lot of baking. I've got a whole bunch of cookies here, and I've got 2 pies. I'm making 2 pumpkin pies. They're in the oven at the moment, and so if I have to get up for a minute to take them out, I'll let you know.
Oh,
But I wish we had smell-o-vision, so you could smell what it smells like.
Nah, I need taste vision. I need taste in my mouth.
I don't know if they would survive the trip to California from here.
He said,
I don't know. They're all net. Like I don't use any fake stuff. Like I make my crust. I make I boil. I roasted and boiled a whole bunch of little pumpkins down to make the
nice.
I do it all myself. So it's definitely, there's no preservatives. It definitely won't make it to California.
Hey, look, we can make it happen. We can freeze
well-
it, put dry ice. Look, we can make some stuff happen. You can just freeze the batter. I can thaw it out
That's
and then bake it at the house. Trust me, I know how to get some things moved around. Especially don't play. I don't play by my stomach. Y'all know this.
I know. That's true. Yep. Yeah,
Definitely,
but yeah,
bro.
no, it's so yeah, it's a busy weekend for me, and we're going to visit my my family later this afternoon, and so I'm just getting the cooking done now, and then yeah, but I'm you know, I'm here to talk with my people about our stuff.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
multitasking, I'm impressed.
I do. I
And
try.
talking about this.
Man, definitely,
do my
man.
best.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here as always. And next up, we got Calvin in the building. Now he's actually on the workplace, on the work site right now, but popping through, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Thanks for having me, guys. I'm happy to be back. Appreciate me out this morning. I was like, you know what? I got to be there, and I got to do it. I know I've been away for a little while, and much need a break, but happy to be with the fellas and my lady.
Hell yeah, bro.
There you
You already
go.
know, man. Definitely, bro. Like that break is definitely needed. That's why I took off last week. I was like, no shows all last week. Not one single show, not one single live show. A couple videos, but they already pre-recorded. I ain't to worry about nothing, man. For real, there's a lot going on, but you need that break. But definitely, man, thank you for being here. And thank you guys out there for being with us as well in the chat. Everybody for stopping through. It is Comic-Con weekend, so I know a lot of people are basically at the New York Comic-Con celebrating. We're winding down because this is basically the last day of the con itself. It started on Thursday, ends today. So I know a lot of people are extremely excited about it. But yeah, we're going to talk about a few things as always. But before we jump in there really quick, because again, I just want you to know, as always, what's going on. We are still full-fledged ahead on the Halloween initiative right now. Started on the 26th of August, ends on the 25th of October. Again, all Super Chats proceeds, everything we get goes towards making sure the kids have costumes, candy, all that good stuff for the holiday season. Even if you don't donate here, you can actually donate at your local Salvation Army, your local Goodwill. You can also definitely donate at your local charter schools, or even within your area, your neighborhoods. Just make sure you pay it forward and make sure that we get back to kids where it's needed, because that's definitely most important. Also, just want to pay homage to the places, of course, where we get these figures from, at least what I do. Starting off with my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. That's Underground Ray, making sure that you have everything that you need. No NRD, shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. Sign up for that newsletter so you're always up to date as to when your figure's going to arrive or new figure shipping. On top of that, create yourself an account, because you never know when it might be free shipping or a discount code on the figure of choice. Hit him up. He'll definitely take care of you. Tell him I sent you over there. He got your back as always. Also, we want to give a shout out to my man Ray over there at Hogwarts Toys. Again, your one-stop shop for not just the figures and grail pieces, but also in art. If you're looking for NR pieces, he can definitely get it for you. Nice little care package, figure, comic book stickers, proud sponsor of everything that we got going over there at the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. Hit him up. He'll definitely take care of you as always. Also want to give a super duper shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Modu Case Modu Space, making sure that you have everything that you need to proceed. Now I have the mono option, but you can get the option of your choice, so definitely make sure that you have it. Again, you hit him up and he'll definitely take care of you as he always does. Do want to give a shout out to our guy Brian Wong over there at Modu Case Modu Space. I'm sorry, I said Brian wrong. My man Jacob over there at Comic Relief Comic Collectibles, man. Again, it's not just about the comics, but he also gives you 1/6 scale collectibles as well. You get those figures over there, so he'll definitely make sure that you have everything that you need within that space. Hit him up, and he'll definitely take care of you when it's needed. The times are there during the week, and he'll take care of you as always. And last but definitely not least, want to give a shout out to our girl, Tina Cruz, El Deluvio, over there on either Facebook or Instagram. Again, if you are looking for an incredible display option of figures, as you can see, her rooting prowess is incredible right now. She's doing that Wolverine. That looks absolutely
that's amazing.
Fantastic. She is doing such a great job with it, and that level of realism, and almost the hair honestly almost looks better than what they did on film. I do like what she did there.
Yeah,
it's absolutely
more comic accurate for sure.
Yeah, definitely more comic accurate. So hit her up and she'll definitely take care of you as always, man. Let me say what's up to the chat and everybody we got out here with us. I think Calvin, I gotta bring him back in. Let me see who else we got out there with us, man. Starting with Palal, who's always coming through. Palal, what's going on? Hey, thank you for being here, bro. As always, appreciate you. We got Mark P in the building. Thank you for being here, being very international today, watching from Trinidad, Tobago. Hey, Mark.
Nice.
That is what's up, man. Thank you so much. We got my man Benny Gregerson in the building. Thank you for being here, watching from Stockholm, Sweden. Hey, that's what's up, man. Tony Owens in the building. Thank you for being here. We got Dockinator, the Booty King, is in here with us, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. We got Fig Poser in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Ed R is in the building. Who else do we got? Roach with a Jacket is in here with us. Who else do we have in here with us? We got Star Wars Collections in the building, Collective in the building. Thank you for being here as always, man. Appreciate you. Who else do we got? Ren's Talented Tino in the building. Thank you for being here, man. As always, appreciate you, Ren's the Troublemaker. Zakalate in the building, man. Thank you for being here. See, I got it. First try. I practiced. Zakalate in the building, man. Thank you for being here. Even if I don't got it, it sounds good. Bro, we appreciate you, man. I'm close. I know I'm close. Who else we got in here with us? Wills 305 is in the building. Thank you for being here, man. Noguito is in here in the building. Thank you for being here. We got my man Earl C is in the building. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I went to the San Diego Con and I could not believe my nose. Ooh, okay. He said this nose.
Oh, that's a good thing or a bad thing?
That could be a bad
thing. Trust me.
That's
People
the con
be funky.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not the con crud. That's con funk. That's what it is. People act like they don't know what soap and water is.
Yeah.
Word. Damn. We got Fizz in the building. What up, y'all? Thank you for being here. And we got a $13.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Chewy, for the kids, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Again, all super chats goes towards making sure the kids have everything that they need. I appreciate that, bro.
No problem.
Definitely, man. Watching from Area 51. You already know, man. Appreciate you, bro. He said I'm close. He said it's kind of close. Hey, I'm getting here, bro. You know what you need to do? You need to send me a voice message and just say your name. and then I'll know exactly how it goes, bro.
I have a question for him. Is that a Mayan or an Aztec name?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it is, but I don't know. I'm curious.
It's whatever, however it's said and the way it's written is dope. I love the way it looks.
Yeah,
it looks absolutely fantastic. And we got Brandon Sal in the building. Hola, wonderful peeps, man. What's going on, with you, bro? Thank you for being here, my man, Brandon. As always, we appreciate you, man. So I want to get started with this, man. Again, I did a video on this because we always give grace where grace is needed, right? This is what we do. We always give grace, and we say that if anything needs to be fixed, anything needs to be corrected, it's going to be corrected from prototype to like either, prototype to the finished product and production photos. Sometimes it takes this time in between there. I didn't realize how quickly they were trying to get this particular figure out as fast as they have, but it looks like they have, and it looks like they basically settled in on the sculpt. And I want to get your thoughts on it because I wasn't overly critical, but I did want to call it out for what I saw and what I thought. And to me, just to me, I still think that head sculpt could have been better, that they could have gotten that 10 times better, because right now, honestly, bro, it looks like he's on drugs. When I look at this figure and I look at this head sculpt, it looks like he is slightly on drugs or something, man. I don't know what it is about it. It looks like this is like the 1980 San Francisco or Studio 50, you know what I mean, version of Superman. Like, you know what I mean? It just looks like his eyes are buzzed wide open. Like straight up, it's just
he was on that white girl, that booger sugar.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like he was on that white shadow, bro. Like on that stuff, and it just, to me, I don't know. It's just that his head sculpt is not all the way there. The color of the suit and the vibrancy is incredible. I love that. I love that aspect of it. But it's just something about that sculpt to me that still isn't 100% there. Chewy, what do you think about this piece, bro?
I love the colorful, the how colorful it is. Okay. I do that. I appreciate. I think it looks really, really cool. Yeah, the face sculpt, I'd give it like, I still see David Cornsweet. Yeah. I would give it an 8 out of 10. But yeah, he definitely looks like he's been on an all-night bender.
Yeah.
Like the Colombian marching powder has been but no, I the thing with this, see, that my main issue with this is that I and the more I've seen it, the movie, I mean, I've seen it a few times now.
Yeah.
I've liked it less each time I've seen it. And I liked it okay at the beginning. I thought the first time I saw it, I enjoyed the film. I enjoyed it for what it was. I thought it was great. But every time I've watched it since, it's a little bit less that I liked it.
My bad. Yeah. Hey, I called out New York too. So I'm just saying, I'm not impartial. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, no, my excitement for this figure was never at 100% to begin with, but even now, like I from a figure standpoint alone, I can see what they were trying to do with the sculpt. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I don't know. It's just not right, especially given how really great the in-art one is.
And see, that's the one. See, and that's the thing, bro. When we're talking about this, and we compare the sculpts, look at that.
Yeah.
It's like night and effing day. The only difference is, and look at that, bro. I see David Cornsweet, and that's him. That is him.
Look at the skin tone. Ooh.
Yeah, and it's believable. Even around the eyes, it is definitely believable. The only differences between here, and it could be in the lighting, is that the other suit is a bit more vibrant. You know what I mean, with the color. But it's this head sculpt to me is better. Like even with the eyes closed, I don't even know why it went all the way over there because I wasn't trying to look at that. But even with the eyes, with the eyes closed, even with the crypto, like this, the way this looks, it still looks better to me, especially with the expression. Whereas with this, I don't know, bro. It just looks, and I know what they're going for. And the thing is, the beauty of this is that there's differences, and that you have your choice of which one you want to rock with, and I get that. It's just that, again, not to knock, but we got to call them out when it should be, because even like I said, on my video, I was talking about some of the differences in certain things with even the in-art version that could be fixed as well. But this, look at that, bro. Like bro.
I think they were going for a wider eye thing because they were trying to make him seem more upbeat, more like happier. Giving him a better like an emotional look, but it just doesn't
come across that.
It doesn't.
Hot Toys always do big eyes, though, don't they? The prototype for Anakin, for Anakin was really good, and his eyes were slightly squinted. This one looks like, it's like, oh, like why did they do it with Anakin? It was like this.
You gave it like such a disappointing mom face. You was like, oh.
Yeah. And I don't like the collar. I hate the collar. I can't get past it. I just don't like it. My Superman suits need to have that open.
It's the new 52 collar that they gave.
I hated that costume.
Yeah, the new 52 costume. If you were gonna, here's the thing: if you're gonna go new 52, don't give him the tights. You can't have two totally. You can't give us the best of both worlds, or try to give us the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Again, bro. Like it's when I look at this. So here's the thing, and Calvin, maybe you can see this as well. And maybe I'm just looking at it from a totally, it's like the body on this looks a bit boxy and the head almost looks smaller because of that. Like it's weird. It's like from what I'm seeing, it just looks completely weird, bro. And I can't put my finger on it. Whereas if you put the in-art sculpt on this, maybe it would be different, right? We know that won't work, but I'm just saying it would be different. And then I also had a chance to look at, and one detail, and one thing that they should not have done with this photo is show us the inside of that cape, because that stitching is unsightly, bro.
Yeah.
That is so unsightly. I would have been like, nah, like, let me look at these photos carefully. No, don't show that picture. Because look at that, bro. When you even get closer, you can see the stitching on this. I just felt as though they should have put it off and at least waited for a while before they did the release. Don't rush it. Now, here's the thing. With that being said, there's people out there that are completely happy with this piece.
Sure.
They love it.
There are definitely things that are good about it. It's not a fail. It's just it's not as good as it could have been. But that's all. I think also that says something too, just about the particular design of this Superman, not just the figure. Like the baggier costume is another issue that I don't care for. It looks more like he's wearing a motorcycle jacket than it does. Like it's the aesthetic that the design for the movie gave it. So now they have to do that for the figure, and maybe that hurts the figure a little bit too. I don't know. I do know that I had this pre-ordered at one point. Actually, I had it pre-ordered for a day, and then the next day I canceled it just because I just couldn't get over the collar. Luckily, I canceled it fast enough to get my NRD back, but I would like to see if there's an evolution of his suit.
Yeah, if it can evolve, if there's a space for it, to evolve. And here's the thing. I want to say this as well, because again, like, we're quick to call out both, and we have to call out both, because if you look here, and I don't know if it might be because if this is what they had to do, being that it was a wired cape, But if you look here with this in-art version, you see the same thing. The stitching on the inside that can be a bit unsightly. So that's what I'm saying. And even with the in-art version, not as vibrant. The collar is a little bit wider than the Hot Toys version.
And the suit looks more form-fitting too.
It's because they are really, really good aesthetically with how the shape, you know what I mean? Like they make sure that it looks a little bit more realistic. Now, this is the wired cape that we were looking at. But if you look at the drape cape, that's the drape. There's no stitching. So you get two totally different capes. One that has the stitching, one without the stitchings. You can use the drape cape, or you can use the wire cape that will have that stitching. So that might be the reason why the Hot Toys version, when we look at it, why they had to use it, which is cool, but they should have also gave, which I don't know if they did or not, but they should have also gave you an option with the drape cape as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not really sure. Calvin, did you order this version or no?
4 words. In art all day.
Okay. There you go. That's the way it is. Man, it's a little words, but it says everything. Yeah. Mandy, you what are your thoughts? I mean, I know that response was funny, but what do you like? This wasn't something I don't believe you were going to pick up anyway. What was your thoughts? What are your thoughts after seeing the final product? Like, what do you think about it?
The stand's nice, and the hair's really good. Hot Toys do really good sculpted hair.
Sculpted hair, yeah.
He looks like, you know, when a little boy's just really washed his face and his eyes are a bit watery after a cry. That's what he looks like. You know, he's just washed his face and he's had a good old cry because he's been in trouble. And then I'm picking myself up now. Yep, I'm going to be good now. That face.
Yeah,
but, I mean, it's good.
Can I say real quick? We can only get these descriptions from you. None of us men would ever say that.
Yeah.
Imagine, if you did.
It's true.
She sounds like such a mom, man. Like a mom would say
like she's wiping his knee or something. Like he just fell and busted his knee.
I'm okay now. I'm okay. That's that little face. I mean, it's cute. This one isn't for me. I saw the in-art one, and I pre-ordered it. I couldn't not. That'll be my first Superman figure. The skin tone is more delicate, especially because I look at it from photographing it. This would be harder to photograph, I think.
Those
I mean, it
eyes
looks
are so wide.
They're so big, but then Anakin's like that. Hello. Why? Why do they do the prototypes? Well, this one wasn't, because the prototype was pretty much the same, wasn't it? But I don't know why they do it. Maybe it's if they just if you heated the head up and squeeze the eyes too a little bit, would that work? I'm sure it would just squeeze them to a little bit more. But this Crypto is a bit pants, isn't it? Like I have the Einstein, and it is a bit pants. But the in-art Crypto looks so much better. I do like the stand on this though.
The stand on this is incredible. The base on this one is incredible. I love that.
And you know, if you get it, you'd be happy with it, you know. But if there wasn't an in-art, I probably wouldn't get this Superman. I would wait for the in-art Christopher Reeve. But because I enjoyed the film, I've seen it a couple of times, and there's a dog with it. So but in-art all the way. In-art all the way.
Yeah, because when you look at the in-art version, again, look at that Crypto.
Just so much more elegant.
So much more. And then again, the sculpt on this, that's what won me. And I even love the simple fact that
isn't it?
Yeah. And I love that they implemented the closed eyes with it. A lot of people didn't like it, but I love that because it's
a really great option.
Yeah, it's him in the sun.
And the 2 capes as well.
Yeah. And you get the boots. You know, the flight boots, that as well. Like everything. Look at that. Look at the eyes, bro. That's what I'm talking about. The expressive,
smoldering, isn't he?
yeah, man. Like it's just more expressive. And the thing is, like, yo, it's the best of both worlds because, you know, Hot Toys does a hell of a job with sculpted hair.
Oh,
like they do, they kill it, and they do kill it with some sculpts. I'm not going to say that they're not capable of creating some amazing sculpts. I just think for this particular figure, this Superman, it could have been better. Like it could have been better. It definitely could. It could have. Like, look at that. Look at all the accessories you get. You get the drape cape, the wire cape, the boots. The base, though, that's where they suffer a lot.
Yeah.
That base is too small. Not really as, you know, as I think it could have actually been. Everything else about this looks incredible. You know, maybe more vibrancy or color in the suit, or it could just be the lighting. You know what I mean? But I definitely think there's opportunity there, and the crypto is amazing as well. So, but yeah, man, I'm just hopefully. But here's the thing, and I don't want to be and live in that space where people who are getting this. I hope, and I'm glad that you are getting the Superman that you want, because it is, you know, from concept of how they've done it, it's amazing looking with the base. With now, I'm so glad that now the only thing is they don't give you the pegged. It's not the pegged in base. That's magnetic, right?
Yeah, it's magnets. Yeah.
So it's magnets on the back, which I'm just hoping the magnets are strong enough. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they are strong enough to hold and it stays the way it's supposed to. But for people who are getting it, I hope you are extremely happy with this. I mean, and I'm rooting for you. Just definitely not the one that I'm getting at all. I'm definitely going in art. So let me know in the comments below what y'all gonna do, what you're going after. But I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna tell you what I am excited about. And I did a video on this. This is going basically. It might make my number 2 figure of the year, bro. Honestly, it might. It just might. This, bruh.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this figure, bro. And here's the thing. I know this is 2.0. I know we got some we got Dockinator out there. We got Ren Valentino. Maz is probably watching, just ain't saying shit. We got a whole bunch of people out there that are Alien and Predator fans who know way more about the lore than I do. They are in this space. We got Loco. Oh, he wants Loco. The link is in. You want the link? All right, hold on. Where's Loco, man? Like he's saying he want the link, man. The link is in the. Well, he's not. Okay, I'll send you the link. I'll send it to you, Loco. I got you. I'm sending you the link now. I know there's some aficionados out there, bro. I know that there's a lot of people that exist in this space that are a bit more receptive to it than I am. But damn it, if this doesn't look incredible, bro, I don't know. It is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love this figure, bro. Just off a concept, this would be only my number 2. This would be my number 2 Predator, because I just got my Prey in the Feral Predator in like about 2 weeks ago, and that looks absolutely fantastic. This would be number 2 for me. I cannot wait for it. Lou, I just sent you the link in your chat, so you got it. This would be my number 2. I love everything about it. I didn't get the special edition. I don't really care about that. I don't care about the emblem on the head. I don't really need that. This right here looks fabulous to me. Look at that, bro. This picture is everything. And I already had plans for it because I got this. I mean, I'll have this, but then I also pre-ordered the that TVA Wolverine that comes with this with Deadpool's his blade, and I'm just going to use that as the Miramasa blade, bro. So I know where I'm going. I'm gonna paint that blade. It's going, yeah, you already see. But I can't wait to get that. I have plans for him and this particular figure here. I cannot wait. Calvin, were you interested in this or no, bro?
No, this isn't my Predator. I'm happy to finally be able to get a real Predator. Haven't ordered that one yet, but looking forward to it in the future. I will say, scrolling through Instagram, came across Sideshow's page. Cherry was doing his unboxing, and you hear that voice, and you see his visuals and his posing, and I watched for 10 seconds. I was like, swipe. I'm like, not trying to get hooked into this shit. And I just kept on going. I was like, this is looking kind of dope. Let me move on. So I'm really trying to be disciplined these days. Like, I'm just, whatever I have in front of me, I'm trying to knock that out without adding anything extra to the table. And I was like, let me just keep on pushing. But it does look dope. I'll give you that. It's not my Predator, but it does look fire. I'll give it that.
Apparently, the alien skull is magnetic. You can have it cut in half, or it sticks back together.
For real.
And you apparently you can't tell that it's got a cut through it when it's together. So that's really cool.
Wow, look at this, bro. Like, this thing looks absolutely fantastic. Like, I didn't realize how much I was gonna love this thing until it released, until we got the prototype pictures. I mean, I knew that I liked it, but I was worried because here's the thing. I remember Lou talking about it doesn't pose as much. I'm going to bring him in here now because get the hell out of here. Get the Did you go to Comic-Con?
You know he did.
We're going.
Oh, you're going.
But I'm waiting for the girls to get ready because my wife had to do makeup, my daughter had to do makeup, and we had travel issues to get over there and come back. So we're figuring it out. Plus, I got to go to work tonight, so I'm just taking it easy as they get ready. My cosplay obviously is going to be this. Since it's family day.
You got the whole body, the whole suit, and everything.
Oh yeah, we got the pants on and all that. My fat suit is on a chair right now.
Yeah,
I got that. Hey Lumi, how you doing, my love? I got the Ecto 1 popcorn bucket with me too, so I have it like I championed the Ghostbusters, and I have them with me as a sacrifice. You know what I mean?
That's a dope idea, bro. Awesome. That's a dope idea, man.
So that's my only prop. That's the only thing I'm bringing with me. My daughter is going to be Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters in This Is What It Sounds Like, final form. And my wife is going to be Queen of Hearts in the red and black gown. And her makeup is on point. She's just got to set the crown and all that. And we're trying to figure out how we're going to get there because our ride had a flat tire last night on our way home. So he's stuck at home. He can't take his family out today because got to do the tire. So he's dead assed out for the 2 passes, and his 4th day is forfeited. So
got you.
I feel bad for him.
Fuck.
But
all right,
back to that Predator though.
Bro.
Low-key is not lying. Low-key is not lying. This shit does not pose like you think it does.
Which I'm cool with.
Some could get away with it. You could get away with it. It's just a matter of how do you want to display. You're not going to get Spider-Man poses out of it, obviously.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to. Nope.
But this thing has presence. It's legitimately the closest thing from a statue to figure you're gonna get because it's minimal movement, but it has enough where it does the job. You know what I mean? He's a badass. He doesn't need to do so much. Extra posing. He just needs to look like he dominates the shelf. Yeah. Now I have the original one. It's more muted in color. This was more saturated. This one particular reminds me more of Big Red from Batman Dead End, which is a fan-made film that was on YouTube for many, many, many years.
I remember that.
You saw Xenomorph versus Batman. The Joker gets taken away by a Xenomorph, and then the Predator is hunting down the Xenomorph in Gotham, and Batman's in between both of them in an alley. And you see him with like his clan, where you see the Wasp Predator, which has a wasp painted motif on his skin, and the Albino Predator, which obviously speaks for itself. This is a great do of the actual item, and funny enough, the color is a color inversion. So as we have a traditional black Xenomorph here on the display, the first one you got a red Xenomorph.
Oh,
and it was more like
a color switch.
It was a color switch, and it's transparent too. Like this is transparent. When you look at the frills on the back, the tubes, they're transparent in color. So you plug them in, and you know you're gonna get what you're gonna get. But also, it's not so much of a magnet as it is a key in for the head. So the head has like a slice in it, right? So when you look at it formed together, it looks like he just hacked at it, right? So you can have it where it's just there hacked, or you can have it where he's pulling on the inner mouth.
Okay.
Drilling like that. Now I am surprised that we're getting a die-cast sword with this one when all the other remakes or recreations of a Wolverine and didn't get that treatment, but this one did. So I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'm happy about it because we need that. We need the die-cast back in Hot Toys. That's not just going to Iron Man. Because let's be honest, you got so many different flavors of Iron Man, right? You can't tell which Iron Man is which unless you really know your shit. Like look at the Mark 80 and the Mark 85. You put them side by side and you take a quick glance on it, you more than likely will guess which one is the wrong one.
This, bro, and again, like I said in my video, I was like, I know that people like you know, Renz, Docinator, Maz, you know, for me, because here's the thing, and I say this because I even have having the Feral Predator. That one is it's definitely, like I said, it is a statuesque type of piece with that version. You can't. I really don't get the poses. Because again, I don't try to overexert. I don't want to break any of those because there's a lot of things going on with that figure, and I don't want to break anything. I pose it the way it's supposed to be posed and the way I want to have it for now. You know, until I have everything else that I want to do with it. But it's still the presence. It's what it is about having a Predator figure, bro. It's the presence on these pieces and how highly accessorized it is, and how it look at this, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Come on. And that's just been playing tricks with the camera of getting the base up to a certain level. Having the Predator from afar and taking a nice shot. Like, you know, I did the business. I'm walking away, right? The next hunt, you know. But the crazy thing is that this is an artist's piece. This is not, you know, your typical film adaptation or comic book adaptation. This is an artist's take on the Predator. So he wanted to have a lot of his culture inspired into the actual suit. So when you see it, it has almost like a Final Fantasy-esque on the shoulder cannon. But then you go to, you know, the rest of the armor, I'm like, okay, it's more of that traditional Japanese, feudal Japan kind of shogun armor, right? Minus the accents that's on the actual shoulders and chest, which it's, you know, the artist's interpretation. But the helmet specifically, that's something new. The exclusive symbol on the helmet, that's something we didn't get before. So if you look at the all red mask versus the one with the inner mask that's black with the red top hat and the symbol, that's new. That's a new piece to this piece. So, you know, and that's a nice addition. And you have so many ways to display it. And I'm glad they gave us 2 options for the helmet, so you can recreate the look of what you missed out in the past, because this was going for like over $1,000. The original piece.
But, did the original come with the emblem or no?
No, that's what I'm saying. The emblem on the helmet. There's 2 helmets for the deluxe. So you have 2 different helmets, because one has rivets on it with the crest on the top, the symbol, and then the other one, it doesn't have the rivets. It's smooth. Like, that one. That's the one we got, but it was darker in color. It would look more like a copper before it starts to rust. So it was more copper, but the inner mouthpiece that covers the mandibles, that was red. That was
and and also with the other one, it comes with the black.
It comes with the black version of the same mask.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you get both helmets, and you can switch it up however you want.
Yeah, see, I didn't get the deluxe. I just got the regular version. I didn't get the one through because I got mine through Underground, so I didn't get my hands on this one. But I just love the way it looks, bro. It just sings so much presence in this. And even like I said, the Predator himself, or this particular version of it, like the mandibles and everything looks like it just looks you can tell it looks like a more, you know, veteran type of character. Like it, you know what I mean? Like it looks incredible. I love the way it looks, bro. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like that's incredible, man. I like the way that looks. What about you, Rob? Are you getting your hands on this or no, man?
No. I was one of those people that when they first announced it, I actually didn't know that this was a 2.0. I didn't even know that there was a first version of it.
Yeah. Lou has the first version. That's
yeah,
all it is.
Yeah. No, I didn't know that. I had no idea that there was one before this. But I was waiting for the 2.0 of the Jungle Hunter, the original Predator, because that's kind of my original sort of nostalgic Predator. So I was waiting for that, and then when they announced that, I didn't feel like I needed this one. Now seeing all these blogger photos, I'm kind of regretting it a little bit because it's amazing. And I did pre-order the Broken Tusk because just the comic connection to that one is the reason I want that. But
yeah.
But this one, no, I didn't order it. Is it still available?
I don't think so.
No, it's gone, right? Yeah, that's what
I believe it's gone. I believe, yeah, because I got this one. I got mine through Underground. I didn't pre-order it through Sideshow at that point,
right?
Which was one of the reasons why I missed out on the, you know, special edition with the actual helmet.
Yeah.
So,
no,
I didn't. It didn't matter to me.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a standout piece on a shelf. Like this thing is like you said, it's like a statue. It's basically it's a slightly posable statue is what it is, and it looks amazing. But yeah, I might put myself on the wait list. If there's a wait list for it, I might put myself on there just to see what happens.
Bro, it just aesthetically, this thing.
I know.
Because the thing is, bro, you can have him battle with Deadpool if you wanted to. Like this.
Yeah.
It looks phenomenal. Like
no, I'm gonna put myself. Yeah, you know what? I've decided. I'm gonna put myself on the wait list for it.
See, I talked you into it. My bad.
You did.
That was the point. Not all of us are as strong as Calvin.
No.
Look. Do you see how he just did you like that, bro? That's cool.
I am an incredibly weak man.
All right. I gotta go downstairs to help get the woman dressed.
All right, bro.
I'll be back.
All right,
next time. All right. Be easy.
Bro. Take care,
love y'all.
Peace.
Have a great one.
Peace.
Pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Yeah. I just you know, my bad, bro.
No. I don't mind you doing that because honestly, it's one of those ones where I there was a half a second that I thought about it when it was originally up, and but I just didn't do it. But no,
I just find it funny because he'll set people up like that all the time. Let me say I want something for myself, and because he decides to jump in on it, all of a sudden, oh, Calvin talked me into that shit. I said it's for me. He's been on that for 2 years now.
Yeah.
Nigga hasn't even hit the house yet, and he's still on that. So that's why I'm like, that was some bullshit.
Yeah. You know what I did just do was I took my pies out of the oven and they're done.
Yeah.
And they smelled great.
Impressive.
I'm very excited about the pie. Anyway, but going back to this, I look at the box.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
oh my god,
just the box.
No, it's a twist open with a. See, that's why I was like, let me scroll, let me keep on pushing.
Oh man,
bro, it is everything. This thing is it. This is the picture right here.
Oh, I have.
This is the picture right here that just got me, bro, because I was like, it is so effing phenomenal. And it's the simple fact that it's something completely uniquely different that I never had. Because when I saw Lou's, before they even announced this, I saw Lou, and I think Docinator has this as well. He has the original, I believe. He has so many, man. This is so many. His Predator display is incredible. But I was like, yo, this is the one that stood out to me. Because I was like, the samurai look, you know I am about samurais, bro. I love the samurai culture. And then to see this, I was like, it just makes so much sense. And then it dawned on me.
Yeah.
Bro, we have that John Byrne brown suit, we have the Tiger Stripe, and we have the TVA. And now, since they have done us the honor of finally doing what they should have been doing for the longest time, which is what they are merging, not only just aliens, predators, and everything is merged, and it's believable they exist in one world and it can happen. I'm hoping that they give us a fucking movie, bro. I hope they give us a movie where they merge it all. We already know Aliens versus Predator is coming again. We already know that's gonna happen. That's down the line. But to introduce Marvel into that, bro, I'm game. If you do that and you give us one of the most violent, I'm in that, bro. Elseworld type of shit.
If they did that,
yeah, I'm in.
That would be
bro.
Wild.
That would be super wild. But no, I Mandy, I know you're strong. And this isn't one that you're going to get, so I'm not even going to set myself up.
Don't let it. Don't even. You see how
I really like it
on you.
Don't
let him suck you in. Just
Ren just messaged me all these pictures of it.
See, it's friends like that in this community that will really do you dirty.
See, I'm just saying,
Mystery really loves company with this damn collection.
I'm just saying, bro. Can you imagine? Ultra band photography. They're great, but I can only imagine what Mandy could do with something like this, bro.
That's
like
true.
The realism and the color pops. I can only imagine what you can do.
The fingernails.
This thing is a photographer's dream.
The mouth, the mandibles, the sword.
Ask Lael to borrow his.
The base, the alien base.
Yeah.
I saw the figure height. You see, I saw them announce this, and I thought, oh yeah, it looks nice. Then I watched Figure Hideout's video, and it's like, oh my days, this is a work of art.
Yeah.
When Hot Toys are on it, and they have been recently with the Terminators, with Wolverine, with this, they're really, they really give you bang for your buck. But it's the inconsistency that I can't deal with Hot Toys. It's just like, no, you can do it, so bloody do it all the time. Bloody Hot Toys. This is amazing. It really is amazing. There's nothing about that I don't like. Even though he's a bit scary, he's still cute, scary.
It's almost like a puppy.
He does. He looks like a Scottish puppy, a Scottish Japanese puppy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
did someone say Ian?
Well, I was thinking, there's something like about that,
Yeah.
But it's really nice. It really is nice. And I'm surprising myself even saying that. I love how the armor's been painted. I just love it. It's it's brilliant. Am I getting it? No, I am.
I just joined the wait list.
Rob is not that strong.
I am not strong at all. I'm not strong at all.
Yeah.
Heather always says that.
Yeah.
That's okay, Rob. That's okay.
I am very easily sold on.
Listen, bro.
I'm on the wait list. We'll see what happens.
It happens. It definitely happens.
I won't be sad. If this wait list converts, I will not be upset. Put it that way.
This would be an amazing piece to own. It really would.
It will be. It will be. And that was the only thing is, like I said, I was just sold on the look. Just the aesthetics and the look. And then having my first Predator in, this looks amazing. Like it I think, and like we said, and you did bring up a very interesting point, is the inconsistencies. How 1 minute everything looks great and we're on board the next minute. And do you think, and let me ask you, Mandy, because when you say that, it brings up a very interesting point. Do you think the inconsistencies, they have a lot to do with time? And what I mean is the lack thereof of time that they even give themselves. because they're so rushed into getting it out. They want to get it out as quickly as possible, but they're not really putting the emphasis on time management. Like we know with Hot Toys, I mean with NR, they're working with completely just like one licensed IP. So for them, it's not really a rush to have to get it done so quickly. You know what I mean? Like they can take their time, and NR can take their time with the IP that they have, working on what they have, and just get it done the way it is. Whereas with Hot Toys, they're working with so many different IPs, and the demand was there. You know what I mean? Like the demand is always there within that particular space. Like they got Marvel, they got DC, they got different streaming properties. They got Alien, Predator, they got Terminator. You know what I mean? They have RoboCop. They got so many different IPs, yeah. Star Wars, so many different things that they have to get out there, that it does seem like it's rushed because, and from that company standpoint, because they take on so much, I get it. You know what I mean? I get that it would, you know what I mean? But do you think that that plays a role into it as well, of the inconsistencies?
Yeah, definitely. It's just frustrating because they have put out so many incredible figures, and I'm grateful to have, all the Star Wars figures that they put out. But it's just frustrating. Now, I heard that they, I mean, I don't know if this is true, but different factories, they like sort of feed things out because it's such a massive concern. So there might be, they might put I don't know how it works. They might put a tender out and say, okay, we need, 20,000 Jedi cloaks. And one company might say, oh, we can do them for this. One company say that. And then does it work like that with them? So they might have different companies that do a higher standard of, is it only the head sculpts they do in-house?
I think the head sculpts, the way they do it is they have a certain pool of artists, of sculptors. Yeah. And then I think what happens is because they have so many IPs that they're doing, whether it's, Predator, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, everything else. Yeah. I wonder if, like you said, I think they sometimes they take up too much at once.
Yeah.
And they have too much work to do and too few really, really good sculptors. Like, I think they're all good, but some are clearly better than others. And I think
it's like rushing your homework, isn't it? You've got loads of pieces, so you just do a half-assed job on some, and then when you've got less pieces of homework to do, I still remember.
I think they just don't. I think
concentrate.
They have a smaller number of artists than they do properties that they need to get sculpts for. So the work, I think sometimes it's a out of the park home run, and then sometimes other times it's
rubbish. Let's say it's rubbish. Yeah. Artisan Anakin was rubbish. And am I going to sell him? No, I'm not, because I'm keeping him. But compared to some other figures, it was like, oh man, such a disappointment.
Real quick though, because we got, and before I bring him in, now just remember this: he just went through a divorce. Okay, so he's just he's a very publicized divorce. And so now he has to rely on his music and his collecting, because I mean, when you divorce from a superstar on camera, and I think divorce came after because didn't she do this movie called Baby Doll or Baby Girl, something like that? It was on HBO, and she was messing with a younger man. I think that's exactly what happened. So before I bring this person in, and it was just fresh off of Sinners, I was like, fuck, he did a good job of Sinners, and then this happens to him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our guy, the Silver in the
building. Well, I did pocket $75 million.
Hold up, is that how much he got?
Yes, I think so.
Wow,
75 million, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll take that. might be able to get that in art or Blitzway, whatever one it was, the Terminator bust.
With that $75 million. In case y'all don't know, everybody, welcome to the show, Keith Urban.
Oh dear. Yes. I'm actually alive. I've had a lot of people messaging me saying, "Where are you?" And just life is busy. So
you already know what's going on. So what do you think, Ian? We're talking about this Samurai Predator, but also we got in the discussion of Manny brought up a very interesting point about the inconsistencies, when it comes to like Hot Toys, and certain sculpts from prototype to production photos. The inconsistencies sometimes hurt a bit more than they help. What are your thoughts behind that, bro?
Yeah, to be honest, I've not really been looking at a lot of things lately, but I think there definitely has been some issues for me. So what's it, Eye of Watu that done the Doom photos, those are great. So we're judging the photos themselves and not ultimately the figure. I've always said I love seeing those photos, but I want to see photos of the figure, how it would look in my display.
Yeah.
That's ultimately how you're going to be looking at them. So sometimes, unless you're doing what Eye of Watu, is it Watu? That's obviously creating a piece of art and it looks fantastic. But sometimes the lighting and the processing from some of the photos I've seen lately are quite staggeringly different from just ambient light photos, and the figure looks completely different. Just my opinion. And we've also seen inconsistency in terms of the same photographer.
Yeah,
in terms of
true.
what they've done. Are they getting a figure too late that they're not seeing it? They've not got time to look at it, play with it, etc. I don't know. So I always feel like, sometimes we're judging the photo, sometimes we're judging the figure.
Yeah.
And that's not cutting, criticizing anybody's work or anything like that. But it's difficult because at times all you've got is the photos at hand to judge the figure.
Yeah. It does make a lot of sense. In hand is a totally different perspective and than what it would be, a vantage point, and I must say, than what it would be, if you were looking at it from a photo. And we know that, like said, sometimes even with the photos, they take liberties on, how they're taken and, how they're projected. And in most cases, it becomes, it creates like a level of disappointment, even in that space, you know what I mean? Because the expectation is high and people we know judge their purchasing, whether or not they want to get it is going to be judged off of how well the production photos were. And we were just talking about, like, one of the things that besides this, we were talking about, I want to go back to this. We were talking about this Superman figure. It was funny because somebody even earlier on, I missed a comment, but they said this looks like Shooter McGavin to them. And I was like, wow, I was like, yo, that is,
heard that. That's funny.
They said, and I was like, damn, it does. It looks like Shooter McGavin. But a lot of it, again, is their choices and sculpts and how they do it. Did you, Ian, were you going to get this, or were you going to pass on it, or were you going for the in-art version? What's your thoughts on it, bro? Or did he? Did you freeze? Did he freeze? Oh, here it is. Here we got it back here. What were your thoughts, bro?
Sorry about that. I don't know
there's two of them.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
you're fine now.
You're fine now.
But there's two Agent Silver Fox.
Because the other
the other one's gone. That's your brother.
You there?
Jesus.
There it goes.
No, look, I can see two of me.
No, we've only got one.
Oh, we got
one.
this is weird. I can see too.
You're everywhere all at once.
And my camera was playing up, so I don't know what's going on.
Your house is haunted.
I wish there was 2 Ian McKennas for work because I'm sinking.
Were you going to go after this figure, bro, or no?
No, it's quite funny in terms of the film. I enjoyed it when I first seen it, and I've watched it a few times now, and it gradually gets worse.
Me too.
It gradually gets worse, and I think I scored it like 8 out of 10. And I think I was just needing something fun and energetic, so I absorbed that. And then I've watched it a few times, and there's so much I really don't like about the movie. I think he done well. The casting was good, just the overall directing and writing. I'm not a massive fan of the suit.
No, me neither.
The trunks are a little bit chunky and kind of thick.
It's like a diaper.
It does. Geez, what was that cartoon in the 90s or something? Dirty Diapers. The design of it, I'm not a huge fan of, and Shooter McGavin is absolutely on that sculpt. I can't not see it. Since somebody mentioned it, that's all I can see.
You can't unsee it now. Like it's you can't. It's inescapable, bro.
I know, but if people love this, then great. For me, because I'm in such a strict mode or stricter mode, it was quite an easy pass. I think there's some things of it. It's quite a standout. It'll look, imposing on the shelf. The base is okay. I don't think the sculpt improved much from the original that we've seen.
Yeah.
To be honest, but so I love, obviously I love Superman, but it just doesn't tick the boxes for me. There's a certain other Superman with the trunks that I want. So
yeah.
You talking about this one?
Oh hell yeah!
That's
that one's the one I really want.
Leo, remember, was it 2 years ago we were on a stream?
Yes,
see, this is before it was even said, because remember we saw a photo and it was just him, Clark, in the suit, and we talked about how amazing would it be to see him ripping this open, and the diorama behind him is a revolving door.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Didn't the Clark have a little hat too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a little hat, I'm sure.
Is it a trilby? But this is, I can't help it. This is my childhood. This
right here, bro. That's what I was saying. This is,
that's
and Superman. I will always say that this is my Superman, because this is Christopher Reeves. This is my childhood. Seeing, the first Superman on the screen for the first time, and then seeing Superman 2. And here's the thing, bro, like, and not too many people are going to be able to enjoy it like I did, and like we have, but seeing the trailer for Superman and then Superman 2 through Cisco and Ebert on Sundays, watching their reviews or their upcoming trailers, it was the highlight of my life. And this right here is everything, bro. Like, this is everything. And InArt is actually giving us this, as a 2-pack.
Can you remind me, because this was what, 77, right?
Yeah, or no, 79.
1979. Yeah. So
I was 83, baby. So obviously I didn't see this till I was a little older. But what was the tagline of the poster?
You believe a man can fly.
What was the tagline? You'll believe a man really can fly, right? Man, and that was all true. I was running around with a towel wrapped around my neck like a kid.
Everybody was. We were all doing that.
Hey, yo, Cal. So check it out. Back then, when this movie dropped, they and I'm pretty sure Ian, Mandy, Rob, y'all remember this. You had to go to the grocery. Like, I would go to either Hills or Kmart, when I wanted to get a costume, and I would get the plastic. It was a plastic suit that you had to slip in. It had the cape, but then it had the mask that was on a stupid rubber band that wrapped around your neck. That if it broke, that shit hurt.
Yeah.
Now, around this time, Calvin, there were kids who were buying that costume and were buying Superman costumes.
Yeah.
There were a few kids that actually jumped off the roof
because they thought they could fly.
Dummy.
And they thought that, and they thought they can fly. So it was a few kids that got hurt real bad.
I was always realistic. Look, I was always so okay.
I mean,
right. There's levels to this. Now I know when to stop the line.
It was a testament to filmmaking at the time. That the effects were
I was jumping off the couch in the bed. I wasn't jumping off roofs.
They did the special effects at that time. Now they're dated now, but at the time
that's crazy.
So convincing that
no, they were fired.
Okay,
you
can do it.
People
so why
thought
can't
that they
I
could do it, and so again, to have this piece in your collection, like this would this and the Linda Carter Wonder Woman are going to be the highlight of my collecting experience because of my childhood. I mean, Star Wars is always going to be Star Wars, but when it comes to these particular IPs, this right here, bro, and the thing and like Ian said, bro, we asked for, we didn't know at that time they were going to do it, but to have that emblem, that shirt open and him bursting out of it, and I want it. The thing is, I don't just want him, and I'm not going to pose him just standing there with it. I want him running while he is basically to have this figure running, having the tie over top of his jacket while he's bursting. Whoo, boy, that's going to be phenomenal. And if you can even have like a booth, like a revolving door with him running out of, you
already got my mind twirling. I got calls to make.
Leo, you've hit something there for the tie to have just a small wire in it.
Yeah, bro.
It will. It will. You know, it's in art. You know, I think you can rest easy. It's like, you know, knowing your nan's gonna cook a nice dinner. You know, that's gonna be. It's not like you're gonna turn up at nan's and she's like, "Oh, we haven't got any Yorkshire puddings and we're not having any sauces or gravy today." It's all gonna be there. You know, it's there. It's in art. In art is your nan on a Sunday lunch or a Christmas dinner.
And in art are as sure as death, taxis, and Ian McKenna running about Tokyo naked.
Yes.
It's a given. It's a given.
It's a given. Like, bro.
Damn, I'm glad I met that man in London.
Right? Could you imagine if we met him in Japan, bro, at that time? Oh, shit. Imagine the next morning conversation be like, yeah, bro, we ain't gonna tell nobody about this.
Let's never talk about this again.
We will never talk about this again. But no, this is the vibrancy, everything about this piece, bro. When it drops, I cannot wait. I can not wait for this. And this is the one. And this is when we talk about them taking time. This is what it looks like when you take time. You know, when you take time to give us something that, of course, you know, we're excited about. Like it's not just about this, like, you know, this all the other things that are in art. Now this was one that people talked about. I want it. I'm not gonna lie. I want it, but I'm not gonna talk about it. But I know people were excited about this as well.
Look at that.
Look at that. Like
so cool.
I know everybody and T2 is
hold up, time out. This is how I know you about to say when you go when you get when Ian goes you can
hot take. Well, you need a hot take button or a sound because you know when some shit about to pop up.
That's what you know.
There's so much love for T2, and I get it, and I really do like the movie, but as I've said before, Terminator is just a different beast for me. It was so original, and I know it was a much less budget, but that's the Terminator. And I really hope in that throw in the grey military jacket as
bro. That's
that's what I would want.
That's the one that I want.
That looks so perfect. Just look at it.
Look
It's
at that.
ridiculous.
Real leather jacket, the pants, the boots, and like everything about this piece, man.
Yes,
I wouldn't want this.
Terminator.
I wouldn't want Terminator 1 Sarah Connor though.
Hey,
That hair.
I do. I
No.
do. I do. I want because it's the most 80s version of the character. Her and Reese. I do. I'll take that all. I mean, I definitely want a Sarah Connor from T2.
The muscles and the. Oh.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Listen, I'm going to take this down to. Listen, I've not been on the stream for a while, so I'm allowed. Sarah Connor in her t-shirt, and Ripley in her vest.
Yeah.
Together.
Two vests. Yeah, both doing pull-ups.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh man.
Well, yeah, and something else peeking through.
So I'm gonna speak for us 80s. I'm gonna speak for us 80s babies. Am I coming through?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna speak for us 80s babies. I think I saw T2. I was 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first introduction to Terminator.
Yeah.
That was the baddest shit I'd ever seen at that moment.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why she was scared when he came in to save her. I'm like, he's the good guy. What you scared for? I didn't know about this one until I got a little older and understood the horror element of this. So I can understand where you guys are coming from with this, but T2 was our shit back in the day. And I'm gonna tell you how far back this goes for me. I saw this on my uncle's big screen TV. You remember what old big screens look like? That big ass tube box with the red, the blue, and the green.
Yeah.
That's what I watched this on the very first time I ever saw this. So T2 is just a different animal for my demographic. So I understand where you guys are coming from with the original, but until I was able to get old enough, go back, see that Arnold was originally the bad guy and get caught up. Shit, you can't till to this day you can't tell me shit about T2.
I love T2.
It's my favourite, but this is so dated. Do you know I watched it last week with Luz? But this and Back to the Future, this was 84, Back to the Future's 85, isn't it? Yeah. The same gap between the end of World War II and this is from this to now. That blew my mind. It's like,
why you got to do that?
No way. This to this. No.
This is like what? Almost 40 years? Almost?
Yeah. It's 84, so it's 40.
Oh shit, I was
41 years old.
41 years old.
Yeah,
Damn.
The music is terrible. I watched it.
Whoa. The music. The music, I love the music. I love the music. And because that's when directors took liberties to basically do their own score and they didn't give a shit about what people thought. You know what I mean? John Carpenter, same thing. I'm with you there. You know what? And I think, Chewy, it was either you or somebody else said this. The differences between T2 and the first film was a complete horror film.
That was Chris.
That was Chris, exactly. Yeah. Chris said it. It was a complete horror film. You were terrified. When I saw this on the big screen, I was fucking terrified.
It's scary.
Of this. It was scary as shit. The way the shootout scene at the precinct, bro, that was terrifying. Like, everybody was getting slaughtered. It was like you could not get away from this thing, bro, like at all. And it was terrifying. So that transition, because even when you saw T2, remember when you saw the trailer, and when the trailer showed us when he was like, "Come with me if you want to live," I was like, "What the fuck you mean? Like, what you mean? What's going on with this?" Because it threw us for a loop. We didn't know what to expect until you saw the T-1000. He was like, "Oh, okay."
There it is. All right.
That's it. Like that was the one. Like that's it. And you got a badass Sarah Connor, bro. Come on, man. Like, but T1, that infamous scene,
that scene is getting a lot of.
Mandy, don't act like Mandy. Don't you act like that scene. Don't you dare act like that scene. Isn't Mandy? Don't you?
That scene is getting a lot of memes lately. I don't know why. What brought it back up? But it's just showing up in a lot of memes lately. I don't know what happened.
Where are you looking, Rob?
That scene
No comment.
Doesn't compete with a certain Halle Berry scene for Calvin.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So I don't know if I touched on this last time this movie came. We were talking about this, but my wife was watching when I was watching the movie, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, Halle Berry says, don't just be quiet. And so she saw the bikini scene, and she's like, "That's all you were watching this for?" She was on her phone when the other scene came on and wasn't paying attention. I was like, "Shit, you just don't know."
Shit.
Yo, did Ian just?
I keep trying to tell y'all. Ian really thinks he's Dre from Boys in the Hood. I keep trying to get y'all to understand this. Y'all see Keith Urban. I see Doughboy, but hey, it's two different things.
Yo.
Oh,
Did he really just do that shit just now, bro?
Yes, he did.
they did.
Oh. Okay.
Just a further effort to make those of us who are already old feel older. It is now the same amount of time between us and when Raiders of the Lost Ark came out. That the time between Raiders and the beginning of World War II. Sorry, before World War II.
No.
1936. The first one is set in 1936. First movie came out in 81.
Oh my
45
days.
years.
That's almost oh damn, I feel old.
Yeah.
Aren't we some old motherfuckers?
Bro.
Happy to be
Bloody
42
hell.
on this panel right now.
Bro, I got approximately.
I'm not quite so seasoned.
What's today's
No,
day?
no, you're still fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got days yet.
Oh yeah. We've
Man,
got minutes. We've got days.
I will be 52 years old this month. Damn.
Damn.
Right.
But if you were a bottle of wine, they would pay a fortune.
Kevin Hart me, bro. What did you just? he just Kevin Hart Don Cheadle me, bro. Damn.
I'm already there, so
Wow.
I have room to speak.
I hesitated too for a slight. I was like, "Nah, fuck it, get it out."
He said, "Damn." Oh, damn.
Man, yeah.
True.
I'm saying anyway. I don't give a fuck. Oh, Mo, I'm old. I earned my stripes.
Last night in Mandy's show, they
Yeah.
made a comment, or she made a comment about why all of us have beards, which I did at one time.
Mhm.
And it's because we're all manly men who play with toys.
Yeah. Say it with your chest.
That's right.
All
Manly
this
men
back
and we
here,
play with toys.
we know how to preserve, bro. It's the only thing that we got that's the center for happiness.
I know. I don't apologize for anything.
Hell no, bro. Not when I why apologize when I see stuff like this?
Yeah.
Like stuff like this, bro. Why? This is what my childhood was, and this is what I wanted at an early age, was to have something that had this level of realism. It's commemorating a moment in life, for me, where everything was just spectacular. It was everything was, we lived in that realm where everything was fantastic, and the fantasy of what it was to be a comic collector, a Star Wars fan, just everything at that particular point just made sense, and it was fantastic. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody says, and they will dispute it, but it was nothing like the 80s. 80s is when the 80s, I think, is what has shaped and molded everything we got from the 90s, even things that we got from the early 2000s, because they're still going back to the 80s, pulling on those strings. I'm sorry, it is what it is, and you cannot deny it. Because if it wasn't for that, it wasn't for the late 70s going into the 80s, you wouldn't have your Christopher Reeves.
Nope.
You wouldn't have even, and I went to go see Tron Ares. Love the film, by the way. I thought it was incredible. A lot of people won't. I liked it. I love the soundtrack. It's just me because I'm a Tron fan. Love that. you wouldn't have Star Wars the way you basically have it right now. And hell, 80s, you wouldn't have basically got the Predator that you so much love right now, or the Terminator.
No Predator, no RoboCop, no Terminator, no Die Hard, no Aliens.
That's mad. It all came from that decade.
All in one decade.
One fucking decade. And that's what shaped
fucking Creep Show.
Ghostbusters, no Ghostbusters.
I can hear Aaron hating from Trinidad right now. Yeah. Oh. Shut up, Aaron.
All you young people that are watching right now, the older you get, the more important your nostalgia becomes to you. That's
shit.
There you
For
go.
some of us, that's all they got.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Did he say I got a beard because I got a butt chin, bro? Damn.
At least he knows. You know, some people don't know that, so at least he knows.
Damn, bro. Oh, that's fucked up.
That's funny.
I want to thank Mandy real quick, because she's one of the few women that don't try and emasculate. You know how most women like to, oh, that's cute. Oh, you little this, you little that. You know how they do that?
Oh, nah.
And so I appreciate, Mandy, that you can appreciate what we our love for this stuff, because
that's because I'm a teenage boy in my head.
Well, I appreciate it. Because it doesn't matter. Let it be my motorcycles. Oh, that's cute. There ain't shit cute about my bikes. All right. I'm on the market looking for a new car right now. I looked at one color. My wife said, "Oh, that's cute. I don't even want it no more. Never mind. Give me the black. Give me the gray. I don't want that shit no more. I'm cool. It's cute. Give me whatever's masculine. Give me that. No, I don't even want it. So thanks, Mandy. I appreciate you.
Bro, it's crazy because we were talking about the scene from Terminator. You could just hear Mandy. Oh yeah, I remember that scene.
I remember that one in Riddick as well.
Exactly.
And again. Yo. Next month, the 15th, Katie Sackhoff in Liverpool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Mandy's
I'm not gonna let her go.
I'm not
gonna let her go. I'll just hold her like this. Nope, not going anywhere.
Mandy's teenage boy is going to be getting a big workout next.
Oh yes.
And speaking of which, we got somewhat of hopeful and some amazing news from Sigourney Weaver this weekend.
Yes.
What you
did hear that?
I did hear that.
So there's a script.
There's 50 pages.
There's 50 pages of a script with Ripley's life, and this is of Ripley's life where she is right now. And I think they're going from Aliens 2.
I think they're gonna just bypass 3 and 4.
They're bypassing 3 and 4, and they're going from Aliens 2 and where her life is now. And she said it has nothing to do with her tumbling under whatever. She said it's just her life and why they basically confined her, away from everything else and what she knows. And she said it's a well-written script. She has been in talks. She's talked to him about it, and it's hopeful. She went from before saying, nah, let it, that's her story. And she said she read this script and was like, oh, wow.
Well, she was on board for the that one that was being talked about a few years ago, the guy who did District 9. He had done a treatment and had like a full script, and then it just never happened because I think the Disney was still in the process of buying the Fox at the time,
like that.
But they shelved it. They just got rid of it. But I think she was on board for that. But I think this is going to do a similar thing in the sense of just 3 and 4 didn't happen. And it goes strictly from after Aliens. So it's kind of like what they did with Halloween when the recent 3 movies that came out. That first of those, nothing happened after the original Halloween film. 2 through 6 or whatever, however many there were, didn't happen.
So that's what she said. Like the script on this one looks highly promising and interesting, and they want to kind of go with that. And she said they're in talks, so
I hope so.
We just gotta wait and see.
She's so cool. She's never not been cool. Like Patti Smith. There's certain people that are never not. They've just been cool from the day they pop their head out of their mom to the day they leave this plane, and they're just cool.
These Halloween ends didn't happen.
Yeah. Like I said, the first one of those 3 films.
Yeah.
With Jamie.
We don't.
Yeah,
She's
was good.
cool. She's cool.
Man, I love me some Jamie.
Trading Places, all I need to see.
That's another one.
Bro,
Mandy,
wait a minute. What about True Lies, though, bro?
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah, but not
Which
like
one?
Trading Places.
True Lies.
Trading Places was
But not like Trading Places.
I know,
No,
but
no.
Trading Places too. But that scene in True Lies
It's longer and it's sexier. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But it ain't that.
Yeah.
What about the 1985 movie Perfect with Jamie Lee Curtis and John Travolta?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that one, but
I know.
I got to put that on the list.
She's an
What about the
aerobics
first
instructor in that
22
one.
minutes of Bound with Gina Gershon and Jennifer Tilly?
I've never actually watched that.
Well, just watch the first 22 minutes and then have a rest and then watch the rest, because it's a really that's etched in my mind, and it will not be erased.
Oh.
Like,
However, you've got to be aware of recommendations. Leo, Robert Meyer Burnett recommended a certain movie. I bought it. I was warned to watch it on my own. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ian, hit me on the WhatsApp. Go ahead, shoot me the title.
I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about this real quick though. Diane Keaton passed away. We got news of it yesterday, and come on, man, phenomenal actress. One of the most stylish actors in Hollywood, highly, credited for her accomplishments, activist as well. But I mean, come on, man, like she was Grace, like literally Grace in Hollywood. I talked to Mandy, I was telling you, like, this is who you remind me of.
That's why I wore my polo neck today.
100%.
Yeah,
Right
this is who you reminded me of.
Yeah, actually.
Always is Diane Keaton, because she was always a phenomenal actress. The movies that she's done, just the history of the character, of the actress, and things that she's played in, of course, some of the films that she actually did with Woody Allen. Sleeper,
Rebels are we.
Yeah. She's always been, definitely one of my favorite, and I kept this. This is one of my favorite looks from Diane. This is what shows you how phenomenal she is. Like, look at this look right here, man. She is just everything.
So cool.
She is just always been super
so
cool.
Funny.
Yeah, super cool. And fun fact, do you know that she was actually supposed to play General, what was it? Hold in
Last Jedi?
Last Jedi. She was supposed to play that role. Yeah, she was supposed to play that role. They wanted her to play it, but because of other obligations, she couldn't at that time. And that's when it, shifted. But she was supposed to play the character. She was approached about it, and she would have done it, but it was just time constraints. They had been trying to get her in Star Wars for a while.
Yeah,
like they really did. But it just didn't happen. But yeah, such a phenomenal actress. And she will be missed. She definitely will be missed.
I had to watch Father of the Bride 1 and 2 yesterday after I got the news.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get too deep, so I didn't want to go and tackle Godfathers yesterday.
Yeah.
But I was like, I need to get laughing. Those have always been some of my favorites with Steve Martin. Yeah. So it was lovely to see her. And then, like you said, it's Mandy. Like you're sitting there and you have all those mom tropes and hits, and then it's like you get it right here on Sunday. So
yeah,
that's true.
It's full circle.
That's Mandy, full circle. So definitely, when you put it up, I was like, when I saw it, because I got it on E! News first, and then I just put it up right after that, and I was like, you know what, this is Mandy. Like this, so definitely, she will be missed. Such a phenomenal actress, and historical, throughout that, with everything. So just wanted to put that out there.
Do you know the movie that I thought reflected her personality from what I've seen in real life? Something's Gotta Give with Jack Nicholson.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
She's so energetic, and that's just a great movie.
Yeah, and
what's the one with her? The wives one is the Wives Club with Bette Midler.
Oh yes,
the Wives Club.
Yeah,
there's so many dumb ones that she's got.
Yeah, Annie Hall. Watched Annie Hall the other
great.
day.
Yeah,
that's her Oscar. She won the Oscar for that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Just a vibe.
Yeah, she's a whole vibe, bro. She's everything. You know what I mean? She's super phenomenal, such an amazing actress, and will be missed. Also, wanted to point this out. Our guy, because we support our guy, man. We definitely do. I mean, look how unhappy he looked here. But once he found out how much money he was getting, look at this now. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? We got to support our guy, Ian. You know what I mean? He found out how much money he's getting. Look at him now, bro. Like,
hey, sometimes it pays to put up with that bullshit.
It's okay, folks. I'm going to get Leo back.
Dr. Doom.
Doom. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Don't worry. Mine is on its way.
Mine's on its way.
Don't get it twisted. He gonna definitely be here pretty soon, man. Don't even worry about it, bro. You already know that, man.
Do you know what? Nicole Kidman is the only person I know that is paler than me.
What? Nicole Kidman is the reason why you should never, you should consult with people before. Honestly, I'm not saying this to be mean. You should consult with people before you do plastic surgery, because it's noticeably there. Even though it's noticeably there, and it's not as good as she might think. So
look, she ain't the only one. So there's a lot of them out there.
Not the only one.
I'll tell you what, who's had really good plastic surgery, and her plastic surgeon is bloody good. Jane Fonda. Yeah. She's 86.
And she admitted that she had it, but she just had subtle improvement.
You know why? She's not trying to look 30 years younger than she is. She's doing subtle things.
She looks amazing.
Yeah, she looks good.
Definitely does. Anyway, guys, man, that's a great show for us today, man. Hour 30 minutes in here, just talking and chopping it up, man. So glad to have everybody. It was a fun show. So thank you all for coming through. Ian, thank you for coming through, man. Calvin, thank you for coming through. Of course, Mandy, Chewy, man. So good to have you guys here. I definitely got to get out of here because I got some more studio work to do.
Good luck.
Yeah, I still got 2 weeks left before it releases, so I got to actually finish up this week and get everything ready. So thank you guys, everybody out there, for your support. Remember, we'll be back here next week. We got a couple. I took off last week. I'll be back this week. I promise you. Hopefully, there's more to talk about in this space, and things that we will actually have the conversation about. And again, when X gets back, we're going to be doing a horror show. So I cannot wait for that. Chewy, don't forget about that. Calvin, you got to watch that show. You got to come on too, bro. If you ever get a chance.
Okay. When's that?
Well, I gotta wait till because he's X is in Japan. I think
I know. We've been chopping it up. I'm jealous as hell, right? I'm like, bro, I want to go back. Shit.
So it'll probably. I don't know if it'll be this. It'll probably be when he gets back. I think he gets back the week after next. Is that true?
I think he's back next 2 weeks, sometime either a week and a half or 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. And we got Comic Book Talk with Friends tomorrow, where we're going to be talking about everything that happened in Comic-Con, all the announcements, everything that's coming up. We'll be talking about that as well. So again, thank you guys, everybody out there, for being here with us. We'll talk to you again later on. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. Have a great rest of your Sunday. We are out. Ian's gonna get back to being butt naked and wilding a whole bunch of money he got coming his way. You already know.